Hey everyone, so I'm back and I'm filming again, stuck in quarantine, what else to do? But I also love this, so it's just a great outlet for me right now. In my first video, I used this Tartelette Tease palette. It looks like this. You can get it on Tarte's website, you can get it at Ulta still. It's still available. It's really cute, it's a really small palette. I really like it, and especially I like neutrals, I like browns, I like colors too, but I like a lot of neutrals. And I showed you an everyday look in that one. And I'm going to kind of show you how to spice up your look using this one. And it's going to be really simple, 2-color, maybe if I add some shimmer, maybe 3-color look. Super simple again. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so as always, I always stick down a cream shade. And I kind of stick it down on my little eyelid flappy there. And I do the same thing really quickly. Bring it into the inner corner as well. I didn't do that on my other eye because I'm silly. And I do that. Today I'm actually going to do that underneath my eye as well. I'll darken it too, but I don't know, why not? Okay, so I stick down that cream shade. I'm going to go into Heartbreaker. It's the darker shade. There's a purple shade in here. I'm not sure if I like that purple shade quite as much as I like the other shades that I've used before on my channel. And I'll stick down into Heartbreaker. And I always feel for my bone. And I go like this. And I just do little windshield motions. This is the same ColourPop shadow that I literally always use. Take it in a little tiny V motion. And put it in the inner corner as well. But like when there's not as much stuff on your brush. You always want to deposit as much on the outer corner. The theory is, I'm sure you guys have heard this, but if you haven't, the theory is that you want to bring light kind of to the center of your face while you want the edges to be dark. And so it's just the idea of like contrasting light and dark, right? So when you do your makeup, you don't have to necessarily do it this way, but it's just a nice way to do it. And so I'm just going to keep stamping on this color. And softening it and stamping. This will deposit more color, especially if you want more color, you hold your brush closer like this, and it's going to deposit more color. Versus when I am fluffing color in, I hold my brush farther apart. And I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but you'll especially hear, like if you watch Tati's channel, maybe I'll link it down below because I'm fancy and a YouTuber now. If you watch Tati's channel, she'll do the same thing where she'll talk about this, and like Scott Barnes will talk about like how you hold your brush is actually really important. It truly is, right? And it just makes sense. You're going to be able to apply less pressure if you're doing it like this versus if you want more pressure and you want it a little bit finer. I usually don't go that close like a pencil, but I'll do something like this and I'll stamp, right? And then if I'm like kind of blending and I want it more dispersed, and I'll do something like that. I'm actually going to do today one eye on camera and then one eye off camera, but I promise you I'm just going to do the same exact thing. Usually I do both my eyes together because I'm afraid, what if I do something wrong, or if I forget something. But I know I do this look so often that I know I won't forget it. So I'm just gonna do like just like so. So stamp on the edge and depositing as much color as you really want, and then blending it in. And once that feels blended enough, like you're like, okay, it looks really blended, and I blend it to the edge like that to kind of create that V shape. I don't do like some people will put tape down. I don't really feel the need. I kind of like a blown out V, but if you want to put down tape, you can. And then I'll drag that whatever's left. So it's like a natural fade. And there we go. Right? It's super cute, super fast, super simple, and it's going to be super smoky because you're going to see what I do. I'm going to take a Morphe M165. It's like I keep wanting to say a crease brush, but it's not a crease brush. It's like an eyeliner flat brush. It's like really dense. Well, not dense bristles, but they're kind of hard. And it's so that you can go in and do this to your bottom lashes. And I'm going to bring that up. Normally I just use the same brush, but I kind of want to deposit more color, and so that will help me deposit more color and create another little line there. I'm going to blend it though. I do want it a little bit blended. Okay, and then I'm going to take the first color I dipped into, Whisper, this cream shade. And I'm going to do this. Remember, I did an everyday look for my first video, and now I'm doing kind of more of a smoky look that you could do with this palette and blend that in, right? If you ever make a mistake and you're like, oh, I put too much cream down, just blend, right? Like blending is your best friend, especially if you get good quality eyeshadows. It's not hard to blend. And even if you get bad quality eyeshadows or like worse quality, you're just going to be blending for a lot more time, right? So blend, blend, blend. And that's the look. I still have eyeliner to do and lipstick, but I'm going to come back and I'm just going to do my other eye. The same exact technique. The two colors I already put down, Whisper, so then just going into Heartbreaker and doing the exact same thing. I'll be back. Okay, I did the exact same thing on my other eye. What I did want to mention, and I think I forgot to mention on literally all of my videos because I'm a professional, is that I take it out usually about as far as I want to do my winged eyeliner. If you like to not do your wing eyeliner as far out, that's totally fine. Maybe taking it a little bit more. But wherever you want to put your winged eyeliner, or if you don't wear winged eyeliner, whatever, this doesn't apply to you. But if you're going to put on winged eyeliner, then you do want to kind of take it, I'm not going to say like, you don't want to take your winged eyeliner out farther than your liquid. And so this is why I like to take it out about there, because that's where I know I like to take out my winged eyeliner. Remember, I practice my winged eyeliner or I have practiced it literally for years. So keep that in mind. I have a good sense of where I want it to be on my face. It's different for everyone's face, but if your eyelid shape is kind of similar to mine, where you're super hooded, you have like a really strong bone here, right? Then, bring it out however far you want, but this is how I do it. Okay, and so I've talked about this before on my channel, but I've never done it on my channel, is I'm going to tight line the eyes. And what does tight lining the eyes mean? It means getting into that literal, like instead of being down here, we think about this as being like the inner rim, the like waterline rim, but it's the waterline. And so I'm going to do the upper waterline and the lower waterline. I'm not going to do the lower waterline in black. I'm going to do the upper, I'm going to do the lower waterline in nude. I just decided it. So I hadn't had this pulled out for you, but now I shall pull it out for you. Make sure it's sharpened. Yes. I've had this forever. I love pencils that I can sharpen because of this. Like if you're afraid of like sanitary reasons, you just sharpen, but mine's sharpen. It's a NYX. It's so small. Look how small it is. It's a NYX Wonder pencil. But I really like it. It's like they come in 3 shades, which I think is kind of nice. I'm sure they can come in more shades, so we can talk about that. And I just get that. And I like it because it's not exactly nude or white. I mean, it's like more nudey than white. But it just really opens up your inner waterline like that. And I'm going to do the same exact thing to my top, right? And this is called tight lining. And this I'm going to do in black. This is a 24-hour pencil by Sephora. It's waterproof. I like it. I'm still going to look for more black eyeliners. Tati did a video on all these different black eyeliners, and I still have to try out some. Another YouTuber I really like, Smokey Glow. She loves like the Marc Jacobs eyeliner, the gel liner in black, and it's like a pencil, but oh my god, it's like $20. And I'm like, I'm a poor grad student, and then I'm gonna have like student loans forever, so I'm like, will I ever be able to afford $20 on eyeliner? I don't know. Tea, right? So I'm going to take it, and this is when I actually do. I don't pull on my eyelids for my winged eyeliner, as you'll see, and if you've seen in previous videos, but I am going to pull on my eyelid for this, which is probably giving me a whole bunch of wrinkles, which is great because, I'm almost 30. But whatever. And I just get in there, and I try and get as close as to my lashes as possible. It just makes your lash band, I mean, I know they're not fake lashes, but it just makes your lash band look really thick and full. It's always harder for me to do one eye. I'm gonna have to pull out another mirror to kind of get in here. I know I'm making this really great face. I'm sorry. Okay, that's as good as it's gonna get. I'm not saying I do a perfect job, but it just kind of helps with the for the smokiness look. And then I'm going to take my winged eyeliner. Like I said before, I don't think I'm really Like, I have to do a dedicated video to this. I forgot to mention my last video, but this is the Essence Super Precise Eyeliner. Long-lasting and waterproof. I am an eyeliner fanatic. I'm also a drugstore queen. I spent $3 on that maybe. It's great. Some Essence products are really just fantastic. Okay, maybe I'm going to take out my Tarte Cosmetics mirror and I'm going to do this. I'm going to film it. It might not get included because what if I don't like how I filmed it? But, so I'm going to do another take. Give me a second. Okay, we're back. And I'm going in. Oh, shoot. I made a little boo-boo, but that's okay. And so I just kind of take it as far out to my mascara and then... And that's it. I really need to figure out how to film this better so you guys can see it and I can still do it. I made a little boo-boo. I fix. Right? It's hard, but, you know. Take it out. Wing it out like so. Looking nice. Right? And it just adds, you know, tightlining your upper line. Oh, I missed the spot, but that's okay. It just adds the nice effect that your lashes look even fuller. So we're going to do this other eye. And this is just how I do it. If this is not how you like to do your winged eyeliner, that's okay. Right? Some people start with the tail. Whatever works for you. I've just been practicing for forever. So... it's really hard for me to, like, I have to go back in and make sure I really fill in any spots. Or sometimes I don't because I'm lazy, but... there we go. So I'm going to let this dry. I'm going to come back, wipe this off my fingers because, hello, I constantly have things in my fingers. I'm sure all of my 5 viewers have noticed that. But I'm going to wipe this back and I'm going to come back with mascara and my lips done. And you're going to just see how quick, easy this look really is. Hello, everyone. So this is with the mascara on. I threw in a little inner corner highlight. It doesn't come with the palette, so you can just leave it as the look looked. But I can't help myself. I just threw on what I have on my face, this Master Chrome highlighter. I'm not wearing a lot of highlighter because I actually don't like a lot of highlighter on my face, but I like it in my inner corner. So I'm actually going to show you how I put on red lipstick because I have this new matte. Like, you've probably seen them at the drugstore or at like Walmart. They have like these beautiful Revlon packaging, and this is like a matte lipstick tube. Packaging's excellent. It's an 017 matte. Love this. And I don't really lip line. Ugh, this might be disastrous. But I kind of, as you can see, I've already taken a take. I put this Wonder pencil that I put in my inner waterline here and my waterline there. I put it at the top. It's just to make your lips look bigger, and it's also to help me with my Cupid's bow. And I saw this in a BuzzFeed article because, you know, #addict. And I take my lipstick and I draw an X just like that. Because the hardest part for me is my Cupid's bow. Like, it's just the hardest part for me to keep centered. And then I just kind of, I don't know, put on the rest. This lipstick is so pigmented, so beautiful. It is matte, so it's not like, ooh, my lips are so comfortable. And there you go. Right? So I highly recommend these. They have a lot of shades, but I really want them to have like a beautiful berry because you know how I feel about berries. But here is the look. Red lips. You don't have to go for red lips, but it's just a really easy, another little look you can do with this really small palette. But I think it's just like a really good go-to palette, especially if you're brand new to makeup, you don't really know what you like, or you just want to kind of increase your collection. Highly, highly recommend this palette. I already did one look. It was my first look, and now I'm doing a little second look. It's like really like a 2 shadow look, unless you include the inner corner, and then it's 3 shadows in total. You can't beat that. So, right, this is the finished product, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Right, talk to you guys next time. I don't know, on day 100 of quarantine. Hope you guys are staying safe, washing your hands like always, right? You've always been washing your hands, and that you guys are just enjoying this time as much as possible. I understand that this can be really difficult for people. So, you know, if you want to leave a comment down below, talk to me. I'm super bored, and I obviously can talk to anything. I can talk to a camera for 15-20 minutes. But please stay safe, stay inside, and I hope that you and your families are all safe and healthy. All right, take care.